Life presents us with many motivations. We are often driven by a desire for success, recognition, and the approval of others. But the Apostle Paul in 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 1 through 10 calls us to a higher purpose, living to please God. This is not about following a set of rules, but embracing a way of life that seeks God's heart above all else. When we make pleasing God our priority, our lives take on a new dimension of meaning. Our actions are no longer driven by selfish ambition or the fear of man, but by a deep desire to honor God. This shift in perspective changes everything. This is not always easy. The world constantly tempts us with its values and priorities, but the rewards of living a God-pleasing life far outweigh the challenges. When we seek His approval above all else, we find true fulfillment and joy. Serving God with a pure heart is paramount. It's not enough to go through the motions of religious activity. God looks deeper into the intentions of our hearts. He desires our service to be a genuine expression of our love and devotion. Are we helping others to impress people, or are we doing it out of genuine love? Are we giving generously to gain recognition, or are we motivated by a heart of compassion? God sees beyond our outward actions and into the depths of our motives. When our motives are pure, our actions carry a different weight. They become an offering of worship, a sweet aroma that pleases our Creator. Let us examine our hearts and ensure that our service to God is not tainted by selfish ambition or the desire for human praise. It's easy to get caught up in seeking the approval of others. We long for validation, acceptance, and praise from those around us. But the danger in this is that we can become so focused on pleasing people that we lose sight of what truly matters, pleasing God. The Apostle Paul reminds us in 1 Thessalonians that our message and our lives should not be driven by the desire to win the approval of people. Instead, we are to be concerned with pleasing God, who tests our hearts. This requires a shift in focus, a realignment of our priorities. When we prioritize pleasing God, we are set free from the pressure of constantly seeking validation from others. We find a deep sense of peace and security in knowing that we are living according to His will, even if it means going against the expectations of the world. Living to please God is not an abstract concept. It has practical implications for our daily lives. It means choosing honesty over deceit, even when it's difficult. It means treating others with kindness and respect, even when they don't deserve it. It means using our gifts and talents to serve others and make a positive impact on the world. In our relationships, it means prioritizing love, forgiveness, and reconciliation. It means being present and engaged with our loved ones, offering them our time, attention, and support. It means speaking words of encouragement and affirmation, building each other up in faith and love. When we make a conscious effort to align our actions with God's will, we will experience His blessings in every area of our lives. Our relationships will be stronger, our work will be more meaningful, and our hearts will be filled with joy and peace. Remember, our ultimate goal is not to please people, but to please God. Let us live our lives in a way that honors Him and brings Him glory.